If your root of your manifested life of Christ today is not based upon the third pull ministry, you are never going to see the seventh seal or seven thunders. Your root today has to be based on the third pull ministry. If your root is still in healings and miracles or discernments and God sent a prophet, you are going to be the one coming to me to say, Brother Al, but the seventh seal is not open. Brother Branham said this. The thunders are for the future. You're going to tell me the Revelation 10:7 is the seventh trumpeting angel. Because your root is not in the third pull. Yes. You are never going to reach the capstone of this age if your root is in the past. Somewhere else, which is not meant for this day. So where is your root supposed to be? Where is your new birth? This is what I'm telling you. There's many of you sitting here. I'll tell you. I'll identify it for you. And you'll agree with me. You'll say amen to it. When did the word of the prophet make its real impact? Those of you who are here in the message for 40 years, 20 years, 30 years, you can literally tell when the word began to dawn. You can tell. And from then, it's never been the same. You even walked away from the previous message religion. Yes. You can literally tell when it changed, when the Bible became a new book. Amen. You know that. That's your root. From there, your foundation, and you start accelerating. Yes. And the manifested life of Christ begin to form so different as compared to before. Yes. So very often the reason why people are unable to see the open book today is because they have a root problem. They have not been founded in the revealed word. Why are their children falling away? Why are their children leaving the message? Why are their children speaking against the prophet? Because they were trying to bring up children in an age where they're supposed to be receiving the open book, but they're giving them first pull and second pull ministry. It's not going to work today. It was good for a time. It was good for the founders. But today you have to be founded in the third pull. Where it's not about emotions. It's not a public show. It's about the full light being revealed. The full word being expressed. The very wisdom of God. Your children have to be founded in, not that they are wretched, miserable creeps waiting to backslide. They have to be founded in, there's a purpose for you. And your purpose is to become one with the Word. You are the people chosen to be Christ made flesh. You are supposed to be the church that is Him. You are supposed to be the second coming of the Lord. That's where you're pointed to. Your root must be founded in that, so that when they see the seventh seal, they can identify themselves in the third fold and say, I am part of that third fold. I am the cycle that He was looking for. But if you're not founded in it, and if you're just trying to get them founded in something like, and COD, dress right, do this right, this rule, this law, that standard, well, they're going to break it. They're going to fall away. They're going to leave. They're going to believe the sign rubbish. Yes. And fall away and come back telling you William Branham is a false prophet. Why? Because you were trying to root them on a prophet. Yes. You were trying to make them rooted in the loyalty to Brother Branham instead of the message. Yes. Amen. They may have had a new birth experience that was presented to them by church tradition, and there was not anything real that could hold the life of the third pull ministry of this time. I cannot stress enough how important this root stage is. And I want to say, you don't have to preach the third pull by shouting third pull. You don't preach seventh seal by shouting seventh seal. Or seven thunders by shouting seven thunders. The entire ministry can be preached without even mentioning those terms. Yes. That's what your children and your church needs to be founded in. Amen. Right? A church in the message today must be founded and have a foundation on revelation. Remember that? What's the difference between Abel and Cain? No difference unless they have revelation. Pastors and ministry must be circumspect in how they teach the church. You cannot have a root of Pentecostalism and expect adopted sons of the open book. Amen. You can't have root of two lords or oneness Godhead doctrine or some other kind of a doctrine from somewhere else and expect manifested sons, adopted sons of the open book. You can't. It has to be founded on the third pole ministry. Praise be to his name. Let's read Christ, the mystery of God revealed. There it is. Christ in you makes him the center of the revelation. Christ's life in you makes him the center of the revelation. Christ in the Bible makes the Bible the complete revelation of Christ. Christ in you makes the complete revelation of the whole thing. Amen. See what God is trying to do, he says? All right, thank you, brother. What is the new birth then? Everybody listening? Young people? What is the new birth then? You say, well, Brother Branham, what is the new birth? It's the revelation of Jesus Christ personally to you. Amen. I would ask any one of these message ministers who are punching Pentecostalism, what is the revelation of Jesus Christ? That he died and rose again? That he was that lowly servant? What does it mean? Have some kind of figment in your head of a Jesus of 2,000 years ago? What is the revelation of Jesus Christ personally to you? It is the revelation of Jesus Christ being you. Yes. And you being him. Yes. That's John 14:20. In that day you shall know I am in you and you are in me and we are one. Yes. That's the revelation that you must have in this last day. Yeah. Not you joined a church. Yes. Not you accepted God sent a prophet. Yeah. Not you shook a hand. You done something different. You said a creed. You promised to live by COD. But Christ, the Bible, he is the Word. Amen. That was revealed to you. No matter what anybody says, what takes place, it's Christ. Pastor, priest, whatever it might be, it's Christ in you. That is the revelation that the church was built upon. You know what that means, that phrase before? It's not the pastor in you. It's not your pastor in you. Or your priest in you. Vicarius filii Dei. None of that. You're not taking on the spirit of your pastor. It's got to be Christ in you. If your pastor is projecting himself upon you and forcing you to be like him, he's false. He's false seed. Amen.